is Brandon Viscara, and I'm doing my presentation on inclusion. So, the key elements of inclusion have to do with these four steps. The first is invitation, number second is recognition, third is acceptance, and fourth is flexibility. Now, these are all key elements that all have to be tied together in order to continue with the process. So, the first one is invitation. There will be one person, either victim or offender or a community, that tries to bring in a group of people that to fix whatever harmful acts has happened. It is very important that everybody in the party is there, or else it would defeat the whole purpose. If the victim were to invite the offender and community members, and the offender did not choose to go, it would definitely defeat the whole process and would not be able to move forward with it. So once the whole group is invited in together, the whole purpose is for the next purpose is recognition, where the offender and the victim begin to speak about what had happened, how it had affected them, and try to find a solution to it. This is basically where um, all sides of the parties get to speak on their own behalf of what happened during those time. After the group has recognized what has happened, they begin to start the acceptance stage. This is very difficult for both parties, where the victim can get a sense of closure. However, it may be hard for them to accept whatever harmful acts was done to them. As for the offender, they would have to accept what they did and live through the consequences for the rest of their life. Uh, they may have to do a little bit more than just accept their consequences and realize that the damage they have done to another person. Lastly, after the group has met up, they recognized what the details that has happened in the party and accepted uh, what has been done already and try to move on from the past. They begin with the flexibility where they begin to adapt to the different situations in the party's lives. This is usually where they find the answer and they try to work together in order to create a more peaceful, safer community. This is done to protect other people and make sure that these harmful acts aren't done again. All these different elements are very key and tie in together into this process. So there are many ways that victims can be included in their criminal justice system. For one, which is very obvious, they can know the information about their trial and about their case. This gives them a sense of power where they don't feel like a victim and they actually like to stay involved in it. The second may be where they may want to go witness their own case. They can be in the stands and they can see their offender and go through the whole court process. They can also be later called to the witness stand. However, um, it is up to them if they wish to. The last one would be the victim can make a presentation through a statement. This is done through sentencing and can be very helpful in winning their own case. And these are my references.